Alright, time for some gathering in the black zone with the usual gear that I have been using in the last couple of runs as well. I guess I will need to get a little bit more pork pie. One pork pie is not enough. I don't think I will gather for more than 2 hours. So 4 pork pies should be enough, and in the worst case I can just teleport back. I was just thinking about if there are alternative routes, but to be honest, this route here has been very solid the last couple of runs, and it wasn't that dangerous here. This route here is pretty dangerous, really hard to gather here in the 3 tier 7 zones and Death Reach Priory. And then you are already very close to Arthur's Rest here. Down there it's very unlikely. Gravemount Cliffs is usually not that good. Here Sandmount Askent is always empty. Here the northwest may be okay combined with the wood, the forest, if I go for like tier 5 hide. But I don't feel like tier 5 hide right now. I want to gather rather high tier resources. I also will only take 6.2 stone and better. I will skip the 6.1 stone for now. I should have used the invisibility potion. But I think I will check out this wood stack actually. I like big stacks, except the tier 8 ones because it takes forever to gather them. But hey, at least they are usually worth at least like 700k if you get the full stack. There's a person. And there's another person. And this other person is way too interested in me, so I will get out. A big group of newbies. That's pretty annoying. But it is very possible that I would not have been able to take the wood stack anyways. This wood stack looks pretty nice. But these random people may follow me. Which on the other hand is not very nice. Or what I'm planning to do. I really would like to gather this big wood stack. Sadly there's no Roads of Avalon portal nearby. Oh my god, here are resources which I want to gather. And these randoms are still chasing me, like what? Oh god. That's really bad now. Do I just randomly use my invisibility now? They probably don't know that they have no chance of catching me. I will probably just go on and go into the tier 7 zone. By the way, if you're playing Vault casters, never use the plate armor. Just a friendly tip for everybody who's new to the game. Don't do that. There's a big hide stack in one of the most dangerous tier 6 maps on this game. There was some ore, but the bird would have been annoying. The big stack would be extremely valuable, so I'll go there first. This is extremely dangerous there. It is extremely dangerous. It's a very bad spot. I could rather easily die there. If there's a good... Oh god, not these guys again. Please. Guys. I mean, someone they will learn that there's no way. I think I will skip this big stack. I'm pretty sure I should. It's in a terrible spot. I really should not risk everything in such a terrible spot in such a dangerous map. I mean, maybe I would go there if I keep not finding anybody here. The only people I've seen were these random people who are very low IP, very not dangerous. This guy dismounted there, which may in theory be a bad sign. Somebody was killed at the big stack, which is a terrible sign for me. So I'm definitely going to skip the stack. It has just been killed. So it's actually possible that it would still be pretty full. And 6.1 height is worth like 3.6k per piece. Oh, the price dropped. Only like 3.35k now. But let's not risk my life for that. I should have killed the normal hyenas as well. There are people. They are weak. I want to join your party. Because you guys are great. Gankers. A lot of hyenas, but also quite a lot of people around. They are really weak though, and they don't have fast mounts. Always very annoying to kill animals without the armor of the skinner. But it's probably worth it. The big stack is still there. These random people were chasing each other. Looks like they were not in the same group. May just have been tactics though. Oh, and I didn't even hit the second hyena with my E. And I was actually hit by the slow. I was wondering why I was moving so slowly. Oh, interesting situation in here. Only seeing these weak people. So I may actually take a look at the big stack. Interestingly, these resources here are not that empty. Which is also somewhat understandable since there are usually a lot of dangers in here. There was some 6.1 fiber. But, oh, and also some runed ore. There's a lot of stuff in here, and there's a tier 2 mob which I will probably kill. Random people are still there doing stuff, so let's forget about that. This guy will cast a lot of these things here, which may be very annoying. Somebody was killed very close to me. $10k silver, a book, and some not so useful fame since I'm not wearing fighting gear. Some A lot of resources here. There are still people. I believe these guys went invisible. Tons of resources. But so many people dying is a somewhat bad sign, because it should mean that these people fighting here are not too few people. They probably have a solid amount of people. They are probably not that dangerous for me, but if I put myself into a bad position, I may die. Local shed. A lot of resources. Well, not a lot is an exaggeration. How do you say that word? I don't know. I don't speak English. The carving sword did so little damage. It's insane. Which makes me wonder if I actually want to kill the hyenas. But the hide is very, very expensive. So I probably do want to do so. It did hit me with its bleed attack. Not that great. The big stack is gone now. And the guy who just said that he's a big fan killed somebody at the place where I wanted to go. Oh no. Well, there are some resources. 6.2 resources are good. 6.1 ore is really good as well, especially with my ore gathering gear on. If I let some time pass, I will probably be able to walk this way. I really would prefer to walk this way instead of the others. The others are usually more dangerous. And now this silly cat is attacking me. There's a hyena and some fiber. Let's take that. Most resources still only have one piece. I'm slowly getting the feeling that I should get out of this map. One more of these big guys. Hopefully this deer is not. Why is the stack walking this way? Not very nice. But what is nice is that this guy is not dealing any damage. And there's a person. He had a Fort Sterling cape, which is pretty good. So let's be greedy and just continue and not use my W. No book. I could take the tier 7 thing. I'm not sure. I think I saw a name in the southeast, which would be a reason for not going this way. But I really don't want to walk the other way. 10k Grandmaster's Relic. Yeah, this guy seems to be just a gatherer, more or less. Yeah, rather more than less. Yes, I can take that. I'm not going to kill the whole world for that one runed. Or stack. Not worth it. Let's see what the tier 7 map has for me. Well, it definitely does not have big stacks. But there's already some rough rough logs for me. Well, the main resources in... Oh, there's a big ore stack. Let's go! Run! My boar. Run, 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 run. Run! It's really close to the exit as well. It's really good. There's a small chest, which is rather good, because in 4 minutes everybody will be going for the chest instead of the big stack. Let's go, let's go. Just spawned and there's already a person doing PvE, but is very close to the big stack. Oh, it's the guy who said that he's a fan. He has gathering food with him. Wanna roam? Well, not right now. Not right now. That's pretty good. Another person, 2 people. He's just some useless random dude. This guy doesn't seem to be too interested either. The guy who just suggested that the roaming together roaming would not be able to kill me in any way with the items that he has right now. So I feel like I'm rather safe right now. Still also really close to the exit. And there's a big stack of wood. But I really want the ore, because I have the ore gathering gear on. This evil Chuck Norris guy actually killed people in the last map. So did he do that solo? He must have, right? Right? Which is a rather good sign. He may be a good player. Give me the gathering bonus. Give me the levels. I mean, flat tier 7 resources are not insanely valuable, to be fair. But I'm getting like a little bit over 100k from this, which is pretty fine, considering how little time it takes. Unless I have to dodge around gangs. Takes a while to get that last percent. Still, he's in a group. That's dangerous. He has garbage items though, so He's not the party leader. Don't know if that means anything. I don't know if that means anything. Let's see if I can also take the wood. The wood is also very close to the exit, but the position is not as good. To be perfectly honest. It's not the best position. It's enchanted. So it's actually worth it to take it. Somebody already took 10 pieces, which means this person has some rather high... these guys are together. And they are quite a lot of people. And I think they had a frost mage. They have a healer. And they are able to gather it, sadly. So I have to say goodbye. That stuff is worth more than the ore stack. But hey. Can't have everything. 120k from the big stack. Not terrible. Actually, even better. Well, let's see if I can steal some loot. They were fighting. 20k, nothing left. Is he still chasing? No, he's not. Yeah, Undead Cape is pretty good. In 1v1 situations. Against people who do not have dot damage. This guy seems to be fighting a lot. He did have high IP. With only tier 8 gear, if I remember correctly. Or was it even lower? I don't think so. There don't seem to be too many resources in here. I would check out the big stone thingy in the middle. I will take a quick look into the north here. Just to see if it's empty up here or not. There's a person. That's not good. And these resources seem rather empty. Yep. Even tier 5. Even tier 5 ore. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Well, maybe I'll just get 2 big tier 8 stacks in the... There are people. They are dismounting and they are going invisible. That is crazy. I feel like they want to fight. I feel like they want to kill me. Do I want to come back once more for the 6.3 stone? Probably not. It's really not that valuable. So let's just skip that for the moment and just check if there's some more 6.2 and 6.3 up here in this big area. Anything here? Anything there? Sadly, there are no tier 7 resources in these areas. Pretty damn empty, like even 6.1 stone being gathered a little bit. Let's check the top of the plateau. It's rather empty right now, this map. Was I already here? Short time memory losses. Emptiness. Absolute emptiness. Anything else? Not really. No big stacks here. Twitch TV Evil Chuck Norris. That's crazy. There's a person being dismounted. And he mounts up. And he's a gatherer from Absolution. So I will pretend to go into the Rhodes portal, I guess. He wouldn't believe me. 5 out of 5. What's that stuff up there? Rare bloat orc logs. I really want that. I really want that. Absolution is not nice. From time to time they have quite a few people. There's quite a lot of stuff right now, right here. I'd like to take that, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. I could take a quick look behind the static area. Sometimes it's not empty. And when it isn't, it's pretty damn good. Because, well, there are tier 7 resources. Look at this, but it is very, very little. Don't ask me why I like doing a Russian accent. Just feels good. Rather empty, rather empty. Should turn around, I feel like. And now I'm so deep. Well, let's just take the whole round around. And then... Well... I've seen some Runed ore up in the north as well. And I think some in the northeast. So maybe it's not empty. Maybe I will actually make profit. I like profit. If I'm being perfectly honest. Look at this. This is very good. Perfect. 5k per piece. And I will probably get gathering bonus +2 for a few ticks. Or maybe not. Well, it doesn't look like it. I guess not using Avalonian tools is annoying. So used to using Avalonian tools. Gotta love the bigger gathering bonus. But dying too often is too expensive. And sometimes it does happen. Pretty empty up here. And having another tier 8 ore gatherer who can probably also gather everything else. Also in this map is not that good for me. I gotta remember that I still got some useless stuff that I can throw away in case of my my inventory being too full. But let's see. Depends on how much stuff I find. How much enchanted stuff I find in the swamp. Because if I randomly get some 7.2, 7.1 resources that I would usually not find in the other maps. Because there's simply no fiber and no hide. Then my inventory may become very full. Medium chest still takes forever to open. There's a dismounted player. That's a gatherer. That's a gatherer guy. There's a runed ore down there. I think 5 seconds do not end before this guy's chasing me, so let's go to the roads portal. The fleet! They are dangerous. They are actually... Oh wait, the fleet... I was thinking about another guild, but the fleet is good as well, on average. On average. He's not playing Firewall on his W. So he's not a full-time ganker. Does he not have friends? I mean, I didn't invite him to my party. Oh, this guy actually may be alone. And if that's the case, why the hell did he come with me? Does he like wasting time? But he may have friends, he may have friends. I simply don't know right now. Yeah, I kinda want to go to the north. Who was the killer? Nobody I've seen. Mr. Cooney. Couple of resources, not too many. But well, I've got crazy competition. But the gatherers seem to be rather alone. Anything... something. Not insanely valuable, but it's something. Where is my highest tier 7 level? It is at tier 7 stone. Even though tier 7 stone is one of the better tier 7 resources. At least when it's flat. When it has no enchantment. Let's take a little look into the north. There may be resources, and there are resources. 3 seconds. Can I do it? I did. I did. Level 83 with tier 7, tier 6 ore. Anything else? There was something. something I would take. Let's go to the kill that happened very long ago. Yes. No. Basalt. There may be some stuff here. There may actually be some stuff here up in the north. In theory, there could also be some stuff in the west. But who likes the west? Nobody. Only 12 slots are still free in my inventory. Not so nice. Not so nice. Rather empty. A tier 3 more, but there's a dude. There are more dudes. One of them went into the blue dungeon though. They are all from Jamaica. They are all together. They do not seem to be interested in me though. I mean, one of them went into the blue dungeon, which is a rather good sign for me. Somebody is doing stuff there. Doing PvE. I kinda don't want to stay like this when people know that I'm here and when I know that there are so many. But I felt like these guys did not look too dangerous. And I'm very close to the exit. They could use this time if they wanted to and are able to block the entrance with dismounted people. But they would probably be a little bit too slow. There may just be some PvE group or something, like also running around with tier 3 horses, like just a bunch of trolls. A lot of swarm dragons. The only question is, do they have some pieces of hide on them? That's the big question. I probably don't want to spend time on this map. It's most likely empty because it's a very good map. But I don't know, I should take a little look. Yeah, emptiness over emptiness. Emptiness, emptiness, emptiness. Yeah, I'm just going to go into the tier 8 map. I don't think I will get anything here. Nothing. Even tier 5 hide being gathered. Not really very interesting for me here. Just emptiness. Oh wait. Oh well, that's tier 6 wood. Let's take that. There's a person running back instantly. Probably a fisher with a pest lizard. He may have thought that I was a ganker because I was dismounted at the bridge, which is why he may have turned around, which does make sense. Looks like it's time to look at the tier 8 map. It's always possible to find some random tier 8 big stacks in there and just get them. Because nobody cares. For some reason, and somehow not too many gatherers are in there. Nah. I was hoping I could pull both of these swamp dragons together, but it seems like the destiny didn't want me to do so. There was another swamp dragon, but meh. Meh. If they have like 3 of us pieces, then they are actually fine, but like that. And again, once again, there's a big stack in this map. Now the only question is, will I be able to take it? Which is definitely questionable. It's a somewhat solid spot. It's pretty okay to escape from there. I'm not seeing any names. Oh, there's a name. Like, dude. He's solo. Like, what? What? He's holo. Oh, it only has 1 piece. I don't know why he's dismounting there. Like, there's no way. He has very high IP though, which is a rather good sign for him. But what he was doing there was not the smartest thing, I guess. I don't know. I mean, he could always just see if I am really bad. There's always a chance for people to have lags in their brains. It's always possible. But I don't know if playing for that is really the best approach. There are resources. There are resources. Resources are good. Maybe I'll find some stuff in here. It is possible. Swamp dragon probably with only 2 or 1 pieces. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's more valuable than everything else, but it takes so long to kill these guys. But I gather hide quicker than the other stuff, because I have such a high level there. Well, actually, I have higher levels on tier 6 ore now than on tier 6 hide. Haven't been gathering too much in deserts anymore. There's a person. I was able to click on him. It's a gatherer with very weird gear. He may have ganking gear in his inventory. He may. His 2 friends were not here, which is rather good for me. Swamp dragon, meh. 2 swamp dragons? Okay. Okay. That's fair. Hopefully they have more than 1 piece. But probably right. Even 3. price went down already. It's below 2k again. The tier 6 height, it's below 2k silver per piece. Price is normalizing? Maybe? Who knows? Playing Death Givers as a gatherer. I really hope he was in a ganking group, otherwise that's just trolling. Otherwise that's just really trolling. Nothing else. But I mean, the worse other gatherers are, the more resources will be left for me, so it's also good, I guess. Okay. There is a frost mage. It's possible for resources to be here, but there are simply none right now. Ooh, let's look at the other place. There's a person up there. The frost mage got aggro. The resources here are also taken. Time to get out. Oh, I'm trolling. This was not very well played. But it's always so hard to see if it's possible to get through there or if it's not. Probably not smart to walk this way right now without my mount. Probably safer to wait in there. The resources in this map were not that empty, at least speaking of the tier 6 resources. So do I want to keep gathering in here? Probably. Maybe. I'm not sure. All the high tier stuff seems to be gone already. 2 swamp dragons. There is an argument for doing them. There's also the possibility that they don't have too many pieces. Probably a waste of time to stay in here. I feel like I'm not 100% sure. But let's take one round around. Let's not check too closely. Just a tier 2 mob. And it's also a very weak one. I probably should kill that, but I have kinda kill this guy as well. This guy will be spawning random stuff on the ground, which is really not nice. I'm taking quite a little bit of damage. It's really not that good here. This random mob there. Well, I could pull them out further. Having no abilities for fighting. I could change my spells just to kill this thing. But it's not that valuable. It's pretty okay when it's just solo. But this random tier 1 mob at its side is really annoying. Probably not worth it to do that. Maybe it is. Gives like 10k, 15k. It's tier 8 in here. So it's something. It's not nothing. But the fame will still be wasted. I have a pretty high chance to drop a book. Hard to say. Hard to say. It's a really easy mob. A really easy mob. All the high tier stuff is gone. Even the tier 6 is taken here. Pretty much a waste of time, I guess. I mean, I'm getting a little bit of tier 6 here and there, but not really optimal. Especially since there cannot be any ore in here. So I guess in general this play would be a mistake in this situation. Probably should have just went for the exit straight away after looking at the big stack. Any nice trees here? There is one. Is it worth 2k? It's not. Oh god. 1.3 only. That's pretty low. That's insanely low. That's like the worst 6.1 resource by far. After stone. That's crazy. Like there was a time where 6.1 wood was very close to 2k per piece as well. 1.3k. That's really insane. I mean, there was a person. It's almost twice as valuable as normal tier 6 wood. It's only worth 700 per piece. It's really bad. So I actually either should not be taking tier 6 wood, or I also should be taking 6.1 stone. Because 6.1 stone is worth 600 or so. That's... I don't know what that is. Don't ask me. I guess I will need to take tier 6. Maybe I'll stop gathering tier 6 wood. Actually. I think that's a play. I think that's how to do it. There's a lot of tier 6 wood, but it is not very valuable. Do I stop taking it already now? Now already? All now ready? Let's see how valuable is that stuff. That's worth about 1k per piece. Tier 6 hide is like 2k per piece. Ore was also 1k per piece. Oh, I got a book. Nice. Yeah, almost 1k. 6.2 stone is more than 1k per piece. I guess I will stop gathering tier 6 wood. I think. 700 per piece. Gathering is rather quick. Gathering it is rather quick. Huh. It makes my time more efficient in a way. But I'm also running around less. And likewise, that was the weak dude. And likewise, I find less good stuff. There are a lot of swarm dragons, but this guy's looking at me. That's annoying. Does he just want... There was a person in the southeast, I believe. Did the guy just want to show me the high tier resource, maybe? It is possible. Is he able to gather it? Is he in a group? He is in a group. Stats. He has 0 PvP fame, as to be expected when somebody's using this gear. This guy is rather weird. He's doing PvE. I really feel like I should not be scared. Like, look at these boots. Feel like I should not be scared. And just take these 100k or something. Like, this should be even more than 100k, to be fair. Yeah. This stuff is so valuable. It's insane. But it's also insanely dangerous. Here it's not that insanely dangerous. Like, this map for some reason... And I'm really here at very different times, so... Rather chill. Like, 250k already from this thing. I got 286k from just one plant in like 1 minute of gathering. Insane! When you... Oh, there's even some more tier 8 stuff. The north? Well, I was not checking everything too carefully. There may be more stuff in this map. Maybe I should check it more closely. Like, there are no people in this map. No people worth mentioning. Should I check this map out more closely? Maybe I should. I mean, finding some 8.1 resources would be insane. This stuff is so insanely valuable. Sadly, don't have any gathering equipment equipped that would give me any benefits here. I feel like I sadly have to kill this swarm dragon, which probably only has one piece, considering how many skeletons there are. 10 out of 11, like one piece is worth, I don't know, 5k, 6k. I'll see in a second. And I will get 15, 16 from that. Yeah, 6.69. Almost 7k. Almost 7k. I will get like 15 pieces from that. A little bit more on average. 15 multiplied by almost 7k is 70k, 100k. So on average I would get 110, 120k from that stack. Which is pretty good for the short amount of time that I'm gathering it. 40k already. On average, I should get above 100k. But I may be unlucky. If I'm rolling badly on the RNG. Premium bonus. Maybe I'll get gathering bonus 1 or 2 times. I'm already level 24, so there's definitely a chance that I will get gathering bonus. Also, I have to count in my pork pie, which I didn't. So I will probably get more. On average, I get a little tiny bit more than 120k from that. Well, I was doing math with 7k, not 6.6k. So I may just get 120k on average. Possibly. I had gathering bonus quite a bit. That's good. 100k. Gathering bonus and premium bonus. 120k. Rather solid. Rather solid. But I didn't make too much profit yet, actually. I'm already running around for 1 hour. I mean, I've been talking like 5 minutes before I started running around, but still. Only 1 point... Oh, well, actually, I'm only starting with like 500k in my inventory, right? What is this guy? What is this guy? Anyhow, I'm actually above 2 million per hour right now. But only because I found this book that's worth 400k. But I guess that can happen when gathering. What about some tier 8 resources? Those would be good. Those would be pretty good. Killing these swarm dragons actually also has the chance to give me... Can I pull them together? Oh, why is this guy running away so far? What the fuck? There's also a chance to drop swarm dragon babies when killing these. Imagine I had my poison armor. This would be so much quicker. Three pieces. Basically worth it to kill these. Basically. Next run I will not take tier 6 trees anymore. Yeah. There are a lot of tier 6 trees. And gathering is really quick. But I think I will... Difficult decisions. Difficult decisions. I mean, running around more means finding more high tier resources. Which may be better. It may be the case. Now I'm in a terrible spot. If somebody wanted to gank me, I would be dead. There's a lot of fish as well. Maybe I should come here in my Zero to Hero Fisherman series. There was a person, that's a bad sign. I want to get out. Immediately. Immediately. Or maybe not. Because he immediately turned around. Which may mean he's a ganker. It also may mean that he is just a gatherer. So actually no information gain possible. There was some 6.1 Swarm Dragon, but meh. There's another Swarm Dragon. There's some wood. That's what I want to see. Give me those tier 8 resources. Those are what I want. Kinda need some more water. But I feel like getting some would take too long. That's a useless garbage player. This one as well. Even if those guys were in a big group, I should not be in too much trouble. There's another one. This one is more dangerous. I don't know if he belongs together. If they belong together. He dismounted, which is very weird. That may just mean that there are people at the exit waiting for people. And nobody likes people who wait for people, right? I would like to take the tier 8 wood. I would like to take the 6.2 Swarm Dragon. The 6.2 Swarm Dragon should be more valuable. There are no people nearby. Only 2 pieces, sadly. $50k though, like pretty damn good. More valuable than tier 8 wood. 9k, yeah. More valuable. Kinda need more water. Kinda need more water. There's a little bit of stuff in this map. I feel like I should gather a little bit more in here. The profit is not insane, but it's at least 2 million per hour. And there's the chance of stumbling upon some 7.3 stuff, some 6.3 stuff, some 8.2, 8.3 stuff, which is all very valuable. There is the chance to find such stuff. I will not kill single swarm dragons. I won't do so unless they are close to a resource that I want to gather. Anyways. Like, I may have been able to dodge the swarm dragon at the tree, but not for the fiber, I believe. It only holds 1 piece. I have only found a swarm dragon baby once yet. As well. I've never found a boar baby, I've never found a bear baby, I've never found a mammoth baby. But I found a swarm dragon baby. I want more tier 8 stuff. Where is it at? Tier 6 wood. Really not that valuable. The books are okay. 2 swarm dragons. A person on an ox. Bleh. I would have killed these swarm dragons, but there was a crazy ox player, and everybody knows they are irrelevant. 6.2. 4 pieces. I already have some 6.2 wood. How valuable is it? 6k. I'll take a look into the east of this map and then I will go on. I don't think I will go to the north and to the west just to check the corners. This probably doesn't make much sense. 3 pieces. The south here has been better than the north, definitely. At least at the edge of the static group stuff elite area thing. 67% carry rate already. I would have less if I didn't take all the wood. It's only worth 145k. This guy was not interested in me. He is interested in me. What is this guy? He's a solo something. Maybe he's doing PvE and just wants to level up his cursed stuff, I guess. It's possible. He is very interested in me, that's annoying. And he may even have friends as well. Oh, come on. I want that swarm dragon. Dude, what? Where is this swarm dragon running? I don't have too much time. This cursed staff guy is going to come. Here he is. But he didn't gank with invisibility. He may have friends. It is possible. Well, dude, that's not how you're going to kill me. This was really not the way you wanted it to go. I mean, it's not very likely in any way for him to kill me anyhow. It's really hard. I really need to be purged. And that's not that easy. That's definitely not that easy with his gear. Like bear paws somehow have a somewhat realistic chance with their jump to get close enough to perch you. If you already don't have your mount anymore. But not like this. Not like this. Unless gatherers are using weird spells. Then it's definitely possible. In one way or another. The garbage tier 5 map. In which I died the last time I've been here. Big tier 5 ore stack, please. I wonder if my microphone is also recording the thunder that I can hear right now outside, from outside. But probably not, probably not. I'm almost in the tier 8 snow zone. Which leads into a tier 7 highland map and then tier 5, then tier 7 and then Leech Skull Desert. Dun, dun, dun. So I've got some nice stuff still ahead of me and I still got some carry capacities. Not too many item slots though. But it It is definitely possible that I will not need more. That is possible. If I don't take tier 6 wood next time, I may be able to... Oh god, look at that. What is this? And there's no roads portal nearby. This may be insanely dangerous. But this stuff is also insanely valuable. War gods, Saxon flags. Those are guilds. Let's look at the big stacks first. They are more valuable than that stuff there in the north. Would be very valuable stuff there, but 6.1 I'll take that. Okay, only one piece. But 6.1 I'll take that. Okay, only one piece. There's a person doing PvE. He's not from Saxon Flags and not from War Gods. The fiber stack is in a terrible spot. It's in a terrible spot. But only some random, really weak arch dude saw me. If the spider gets killed, I need to get out. Yeah, this is such a terrible position here. The game playing with my feelings. And the weak arch dude, who's an arch, which is already a good sign for me, had weak gear, which is a good sign for me, had a tier 3 horse, which is a good sign for me, who was doing PvE. It's really rather good. But still very dangerous. I have to react rather well. I can do some mind games. I can actually do some mind games and run into the corner with invisibility. Most people would not expect me to run into the southwest here. And then I could mount up and teleport out. Teleporting does take 15 seconds, I believe. I would kinda need to fake running into like the southeast or the northwest. And then just stand here in the corner and teleport out, for example. This would be a really good play. Could in theory also do that with the invisibility of my dire boar. I don't know if I can instantly teleport out if I have just taken damage. But I believe I can. I don't know why I shouldn't be able to do so. I would definitely leave one piece of fiber on this big stack. Really not the time to check the prices of the stuff that I've gathered. Need to keep my eyes on the borders of my screen. I have not heard of not being able to teleport out because I have been taken damage. So far so good. I have only seen by this useless dude. And the marble, gathering at the marble piece is way better. I have way more options there. Also with this teleporting out feature, there are so much more options now to escape. Only takes 15 seconds. When you do some good mind game with invisibility, mount up and teleport right away, there are some pretty solid chances of getting out. Unless they are like a million people or the big chest was taken. Ah, this is dangerous. Ah, this is dangerous. Do I want to run away? Do I want to run away? I may only be in peace here because there was this big chest, but nobody knows that I'm here. But it may be too late if any group finds me right now, right here. If those guys really want to gank. And that also preemptively, like they all already have to dismount, but people may do that. I have not been seen by anybody. It is very unlikely. If I get ganked right now by invisibility, it's most likely a very small group or a single person. Everything else would be unlikely, I feel like. But if the Cryptid Spider gets taken, there may be a solid chance of being ganked by a group. Then there may actually be a somewhat solid group running around. There's a person seeing me, he's instantly dismounting, he's mounting up again, so he's probably a gatherer. God. So difficult to estimate how these situations would play out. I think I should go for the marble right away. This person was not interested in me and he doesn't know that I'm interested in the marble. There's no person at the marble, which is really good. It is not full, which is not that good. Hey, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? But once again, nobody has seen me. I have very solid chances of getting this. Well, very solid is very optimistic. My chances are not that good. It's enough if just one person comes who has fighting gear and I will want to go away. And if a gatherer comes who's from War Gods, who's from Saxon Flags, who's from Arch, I will also want to get away. And some other guilds as well. But as soon as I'm not spotted at all at the stack, I'm pretty fine. The chances are very low to get ganked in this situation right now, I feel like. I have not been seeing any people in the tier 8 swamp. Maybe it would be smart to go back to the swamp actually. There could be new big stacks now. And it could be possible for me to get them. And if they are enchanted I will get like 800, 900k, maybe a million. But maybe not. Probably not. I don't know how often these stacks respawn. How long it takes. I have no idea. Gathering speed by 30%. There's always the big question, is it worth it to spend less time gathering this? Because it's the most dangerous position I'm ever in as a gatherer. But if I get ganked, I am most likely just dead if I don't have the invisibility on my armor. I'm most likely just dead. If people are using actual ganking gear. In most cases, I will just be dead. Even possible to die against solo gankers. As a person... Oh, he's using... What? What was that? This is his friend, I guess. In case of somebody fighting back. I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted to use my invisibility there, but I couldn't know if he was actually using actual gear, like if he had actual spells, which he didn't have because he was just using random gear, like really random useless garbage gear, which is probably good for PvE, solo PvE I mean. But that should be it. Like, I probably should not go back to that stack, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I should come back. Just gather everything around here. And then take another look. Like, I also have my cooldown on my boots back. The map looks rather empty aside from these big stacks, though. Alright, there was some tier 7 ore down there as well. I'll go back to the oh, there's a big circle. I didn't see the guild name of that guy. Maybe this guy just died against these people. Like, he was playing rather aggressively. This guy is also easy to kill and he doesn't have friendly mobs around him. So red circle at the spider. So maybe they will do the spider and then immediately go to the... Oh, even more people dying. And even the person who killed somebody died. Which is good. This is amazing for me. Maybe I'll even be brave enough to take the tier 2 mob right there. Another person died. But people dying so far away from each other, this may mean that there's one big, strong group, which would be bad for me. Like, I'm at least not at the fiber stack anymore, but the marble stack, I'm still pretty far from the exits. It's still really dangerous here. If there's such a big group, why are they not doing the spider? This is really what I'm wondering about. Really don't understand that. Rather weird to me. And it's a rather bad sign. It's a pretty bad sign. There was a red circle and now there isn't anymore. 3 people have died. The good sign is that that people from different groups have died. So maybe there were 3 different groups fighting each other and stuff like that, which may be good, which would be very good for me. Because they would not coordinate together to kill me. But I really would like to go into the south and see if there are resources for me. But the small chest will be up rather soon. Hopefully I will find enough resources on the way, so the small chest will be taken before I reach that place. That's possible, definitely. Definitely possible. 84% carry weight. I will need to eat some pork pie very soon. I maybe should do that even now already. 4 minutes. 4 minutes is a long time. The red circle is going to the north. Or at least grouping up there. Maybe they are just catching somebody. Rather weird that they are not trying to kill the people who want to take the small chests. The circle already disbanded again. Rather bad, but I'm very far away from the small chest, which is good. And I'm far enough away from the big stacks, I feel like. If people wanted to gank the big stacks, they would probably not run dismounted into me in this situation right now. I'm probably far enough away. Far away enough. Oh, tier 7 fiber. Full tier 6 ore, that's nice. Maybe I'll get another random book as well. Who knows? Did I fill one tier 7 book? Enchanted stuff, that's already taken. Tier 7 book, no, it's not filled, but it's almost filled. That would also probably still be quite a chunk of money. That's a person with most likely tier 8 gear. And this is dangerous. He had a bean cowl. So I will run in a circle and hope that he will not see me again, ever. So I can take the tier 7 fiber. Because that's actually pretty good. Or is it still? Yeah, 3k still. Pretty good. Oh, money. Not that much, but quite a bit. Quite a bit. And another level. Nice. 2 minutes. I probably should just eat the pork pie. Safety first. No reason to risk anything, and I will teleport. I will either teleport back before this food will run out, or I will. Where was the tier 7 fiber? I don't remember exactly. I think it was more in the northeast, but I want to Oh no, no. Are you alone? You are alone. You are alone. You are alone. Did you have... Oh god. I hate this. Did he have invisibility potions? He's checking if I'm still gathering there. Annoying. Right in the moment where I find some amazing stuff. I am spotted. He may also be able to gather it, to be honest. He may definitely be able to gather it. So I will let some time pass and then I will go back there. Maybe I'll find the tier 7 fiber on my way. Where was it? I think it was like there somewhere. I'm not sure. Hopefully this guy is not able to gather 8.1 stone. Would be very nice. I'd like to take these like 100 to 200k. That would indeed be nice. 6.2 stone, which I also like. And also like getting this 8.1 marble would also fill my book, which would be very nice as well. This book should be worth like 100k. Or maybe even more. Where was the tier 7 fiber? Where was it? And let's see if I can take the 8.1. Oh, here it is. The marble is worth more. I take I'm able to gather the tier 7 fiber much quicker though. And in the end, it's probably really good to let some time pass before I get back to the 8.1 marble. Because I really don't want to get ganked by somebody with tier 8 gear. That could result into really annoying situations. Like this guy solo has no chance of killing me, but if I happen to run into other people while I'm being dismounted and stuff like that, this could mean that I die. And that would maybe be quite expensive. I have to be really quick right now if something bad happens. And I have just filled my tier 7 stone journal. Should be like 100k or something. Should be very valuable. So many, so dangerous situations here. I'm getting the gathering bonus quite often. Very good. Very nice. A lot of money. And once again, and also getting premium bonus all the time. Well, I guess I'm definitely getting my 200k from this. And maybe even more. I'm not 100% sure how valuable 8.1 marble is compared to 8.1 ghost hemp, or how is it called? I think it was ghost hemp. I'm pretty high on carry weight already. I've been finding somewhat good stuff, and I also have been able to gather quite a lot of stuff from the big stacks, which is rather unusual. 244k from the 8.1 stone. Pretty good. There's a dude doing PvE. He's not dangerous. He's playing the dagger. There may be stuff at the edge, but there may also not be stuff at the edge. Well, one thing is for sure that I'm going to teleport back. Cost me 214k silver, which is okay. That's fine, that's cool. Will I find some more high tier stuff in this map? It is possible. 5 out of 5. Well, this doesn't hurt. This doesn't hurt. It will fill me rather quickly, but that's good in a way. In a way. Do 6.2. Let's go. Oh, 5 out of 5. That's more than 100k. That's more than 100k. It is not? Did the price drop? Only 100k? I mean, 100k in this short amount of time is amazing. Don't get me wrong. That's amazing. But I really would have thought it is more valuable. There's a person. There's another person. 7k. Are they dangerous? They have such random guild names. Let's walk into a random direction so they are completely lost in case of them wanting to chase me. Already at 99%. You can still throw away a little bit of garbage stuff in case of finding something amazing, but otherwise I'll just gather till I'm at 100% and then I will teleport back. Any resources? Maybe. Doesn't look good. There is something. %. Anything else down here? It's very possible there's nothing here. Because it is the edge of the map. But it's also possible... Oh well, if there are your 6 resources taken, then there's most likely nothing. Emptiness, emptiness. This guy is kinda worth it. Kind of worth it. I'm directly in a tier 7 map. Oh, never mind. Got some tier 7 fiber. I'm out. I'm teleporting home. I'm going home. Let's see how valuable the book is. 105k, yeah. Pretty nice. Boom. 218k teleporting cost. But was a good run, I feel like. Even above average. Even above average. Even when counting away the 218k. Loot. Boom, boom, boom. That's going to be a lot. $4.2 million. And that in 1 hour and 40 minutes or 1 hour and 38 minutes. That's good profit. That's really good profit. Was a good run. I got a lot of tier 8. I got a lot of tier 8 resources. For no reason. I don't know why nobody is contesting me in these maps. I mean, in that one map where I got the tier 7 stuff, I know why. There, I do know why. But the other maps, I don't know. The tier 8 maps. People, where are you? Why are you not taking these big stacks?